doing? JD Line, good afternoon for you. Where are you? Afternoon, that'd be US, I think. For me, it's 9 a.m. in the morning. The Rescue Pilot, good morning. John, good morning. 2 a.m. Damn. Good night for you, 1 a.m. Hey, what's up? What's up? I just want to take the time to say thanks, Maddie, for bringing NFTs to my life. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. That's what I do. I spread the virus of, well, virus is a bad word in these times, but I spread the good word of NFTs to as many people as I can. That's what I've been doing for 4 years, and that's what I will do till I die. I will continue to talk about NFTs because it is life for me. And, you know, when you were in 2017, 2018, guys, and you were seeing games, collectibles, and art and virtual worlds being built on NFTs, you just couldn't help but think about the enormity of the industry. And it's exciting to see how big it's become, but very excited to be here. Love from UK. Thanks, Abs, to you too, my friend. William, what's up, my friend? KJ, good morning from Sydney. Nice. Someone from Victoria, Australia. 12 a.m., 11 p.m. in Sierra Leone. What's up? Thanks for the content. My pleasure. Afternoon from Cali. Love your streams. Thank you, Trading Kid. Awesome. Let's go, guys. I am in my hobo ass beanie and hoodie or jumper because, you know, it is gloomy times in Australia and the world with COVID and all that. So a lot of us are like low on energy but hyped on the NFT world. I just can't be bothered dressing up these days, so I'm just gonna roll it with how I go. But we have 40 people on the stream. I'm gonna wait a little bit till the stream thumbnail is updated. But today, guys, I'm gonna give away a rare Pepe, right? A rare Pepe. I like giving away things or items that might go on to have a lot of value in the future. I also like giving away items or NFTs that I can kind of talk about and share some education both ways, and we can talk about why they may go on to be a big deal. So, boom. Bam. All right, there we are. Let's talk about rare Pepes for a bit, all right? Real quick. I'm going to be giving away this guy. It's called Vince McPepe. All right, it's called Vince McPepe. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it. My bad. We'll put it here. This is here. That is here. All right. I'm going to switch my screens a little bit. Hope you guys can see that over here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be giving away a Vince McPepe. All right. And, you know, it gives me an opportunity to talk about Pepes. But you can see the floor is 0.08. It's slowly climbing, guys. It's slowly climbing. Let's go price low to high. You can see 0.1, 0.13, 0.52. I don't know why the 3s and the 7s are here, but there's not many all up. And in the past, they've pretty much sold for about 0.065, etc. So these guys are a Series 22, Pepe. And there is 1,945 in existence. Okay. The way you check that and verify it is you click on this thing, and it opens up the Etherscan or blockchain sort of explorer, and it tells you the total supply. Here you go, 1,945 total supply of Vince McPepes. Big fan of WWE. So like I saw this and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. So let's give this away. You know, who knows? Maybe it'll go on to be a big deal. I know Pepes are getting quite popular because this project that you see in front of you, this was a 2015 to 2016 experiment on the Bitcoin chain. So people were experimenting with crypto art or NFTs on the Bitcoin chain before Ethereum kind of existed. Or Ethereum did exist, but it wasn't a big deal. Not many people were kind of using it. But people were experimenting with this, and that's what we're finding out now, and everyone's running back to buy these rare Pepes. As you guys know, I bought one of the earliest, if not the first ever Pepe to come out on the rare Pepes. It's called Nakamoto Pepe. It is this one over here, which was I believe it is the first. This guy right here, right? I believe this. Whoops, why is this thing skipping so much? This guy right here. It was called. This is the first ever card. There's 300 in existence. So the first set of cards ever released on Series 1 in Rare Pepes. There's only 300 of them. They're going for between $250,000 to $500,000 each, and I think if Rare Pepes blow up, this will blow up. But so will the other ones, right? So will a lot of the other cards. Now, some of these have like millions and millions of supply. Some of them are rare, and I think later on they kind of continue to be rare. So there's only 300 of these, 150 of these, 100 of these. So people have gone around starting to collect them. But I think I also like the fact that the earlier ones. I like the fact that that they just tell a story, right? So like it tells you back in the day, 42 Pepe, what is this? The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Towel, happy fruit, rareness score, Bibelbrox. What the hell? Don't panic. Well, I don't know what story that's telling me, but some of these kind of talk about certain times. So like there's the Mount Gox Pepe, where it was kind of like the Mount Gox hack. Banhammer, 50% power bonus. So maybe back in the day, people used to do banhammers in Telegram. We've got the Trump versus Hillary election one. Pepe Kachu. All Pepes worship Lord Kek as the most powerful Pepe in existence. This guy's got his middle finger up. What's this one called? Hard Pepe fork. So this was kind of when maybe Ethereum did a hard fork with ETC chain. Maybe I think yes it is. You can see the ETC symbol, Ethereum Classic. So he's got the hard Pepe fork. So these kind of commemorate snapshots in time in a way. It's quite interesting. And you're going to question your sanity many times going into this. You're going to be like, what the F am I doing? No one else is doing this shit. But, you know, back in the day, this is kind of the environment or the vibe that the NFT industry as a whole was giving off. Like, we were doing these things and we're like, what are we even doing? Why are we buying these rocks? Why are we buying these pixels and land and going into these virtual worlds with like 3 people in it? Right? It felt so lonely. And now everyone's doing it, and there's a lot more support and validity from the industry as a whole. But, you know, I like going into these places because they are, you know, it's up to you and your intuition to kind of guess and predict where the future is going to go. And it's a nice feeling when it comes true. How do I buy these? Oh, Kagi Jan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Kagi, you can buy them from Emblem Vault, bro. So from Emblem Vault, I believe, wrap a wallet that doesn't exist on Ethereum. So you can wrap wallets on different chains and sell it as a whole wallet. So you can buy them on Emblem Vault. So what they've done here, if you click into them, you scroll down, you can see the name of the card, blah, blah, blah. And then you can see the vault. So view this NFT on emblem.finance. And then you can explore to see what's in the vault. And you can kind of verify that it is a legitimate Vince McPepe, because you can click here and you can say it's from the Rare Pepe project. So make sure you are buying the right one. Sometimes they wrap like a fraction, and it looks like they've got the whole card, but it's a fraction. So that's how you can buy them. How you actually buy them here, I think there's like a Rare Pepe counterparty wallet. You got to load it up with counterparty token, which is counterparty coin gecko, which is trading at XCP 14 USD now. And I think you got to load it up with that, and you can go and buy it. But I don't know how to do that. I just buy them from Emblem Vault. Probably way more money to be made if you can figure out how to buy this and purchase Rare Pepes from the actual. I think it's called Rare Pepe Wallet, maybe Rare Pepe Wallet. Or is this a browser? Not exactly sure. $1 equals 14 Pepe Cash. So there's like random websites you can buy them from. Again, I haven't done it. I was trying to learn it, but then I just realized that it's easier to just buy it from Emblem Vault. So I just bought from Emblem Vault because that's what everyone's doing. I was hustling around to see who wants to sell for a cheaper price, but everyone in the Pepe community pretty much knows about OpenC and Emblem Vault and that their portfolio is going nuts. So yeah, that's how you buy it. The site is down. Which site? Rare Pepe Wallet, possibly. Counterparty, I think Counterparty might do well because if everyone's running back to buy all the NFTs on counterparty blockchain, and then I think it'll give this a lot more visibility. And you can kind of see how it died pretty much after the hype of 2017, and no one is giving a shit about this. Look at this, $1.53, $86 volume. Look at that volume, right? $19 volume. No one was trading this coin, guys. No one was trading this coin. And suddenly here, people start to trade the coin because they're like, wait a second, maybe people will run back to the Pepes, and that's what's going on. So now it's kind of peaked. You can see $374,000. So to invest in the earlier Pepes or the counterparty NFTs, you might be able to just easily invest by just buying some XCP. Right. All right, guys. So we're gonna go through some other stuff. Just give me one quick second. I want to tweet. I want to quickly tweet that we are live on Twitter. So give me one quick second. Live on Twitter. Oh, wait, live on YouTube. All right, boom. Let's go. We're gonna have a bunch of people joining us again pretty soon. But my Twitter, guys, my Twitter's got 77,200 followers. Insane. Like, you know, I was just a guy that was just talking about NFTs in the early days, and I remember having like 0 followers. I was talking about NFTs and just sharing what I liked about the industry. I was sharing Decentraland, I was sharing some art, I was just sharing some Gods Unchained cards. And it's crazy to think people like me can have 75,000 Twitter followers. It's awesome, and it allows me to leverage that to build my YouTube channel, or to bring people to come and look at what I'm doing, right? Whether I'm releasing a new project or whether I'm streaming on YouTube. So it's pretty cool to have that sort of an awareness channel. KJ asks, did I get good sleep today? Good sleep. What does that even mean these days to me? I'll be lucky to get sleep, guys, because you guys know I got a newborn, 6 weeks old. She's 6 to 7 weeks old now. Her name is Aliza, and it's been hectic, right? Just no sleep. But today, luckily, she did sleep. And what that means is that she was asleep till 4 a.m. 4 a.m. she woke up, and I had to take care of her from 4:30 a.m. till 8 a.m. But I had really good sleep before that. So I slept at like 10 p.m. to 4. And then I was like, wait, yo, that's 6 hours sleep. So I took care of her from 4 a.m. onwards. She was sleeping, crying, blah, blah, blah. And I was doing some work in between. That's why you see me tweeting a little bit between there. But yeah, it is it's fun, guys. You know, I just throw on as much as I can and just deal with it, because I love crypto. Obviously love my family, and the show must go on. GT, what's up, man? Morning legend. Why haven't you checked out Alka Bones yet? I don't know, Jasper. Maybe because there's like 300 NFT projects. Very curious to know what you think about Super Bunnies. I don't know. Never heard of it. Also, Curio cards are a super gem. Yeah, I think so. Man, it's always hard in the beginning, but you stuck to it. Happy for you, man. NFTs are so interesting. If only I had known earlier. KJ, trust me. There's going to be continuous opportunities in this industry, whether it be NFTs. There's like probably 10 to 15 mega industries that are yet to be figured out. Who the freaking hell knew that? Who knew, guys? Like, you tell me, right? Who knew that generative art was going to be such a big deal? Fidenza, right? These things went for 3.3 mil. 2 months ago, someone purchased a Fidenza for $1,300. Today, it sold for 3.3 mil. Like, who knew generative art like this would go on to be sold for millions of dollars, right? And this is like a recent thing. 2-3 months ago, it kind of blew up. There's so many new opportunities. And I think the opportunity lies with like fringe communities, right? Like when you find yourself in a place where no one else is, and you're kind of like a handful of people thinking, what the F are you guys doing? But those are the ones that go on to do really well. If you really genuinely feel part of something, right? If you're just in it because everyone else is in it and you want to flip it and move on, usually that doesn't, everyone else is going to do the same. But if you're in it and people are genuinely excited to be there, they genuinely love the project, the game, the art. You personally love doing stuff there, and you can't help but continue buying or participating in that community. So those are early signs that you're in the right industry, right? Those are the industries that go on to have many that grow on to grow that much. All right, let me quickly talk about the bunch of topics that I have up here on a tab. All right, let's go. Metamask. Metamask is doing, like the official Metamask is doing a 24-hour Metamask party in Decentraland to celebrate 10 million active users. Metamask, the non-custodial crypto wallet and gateway to the most dynamic dApps on Ethereum, is throwing a very special party at its Decentraland HQ, and you're invited. Live performance by Mela B. Claim a free POAP. Get a Metamask wearable. Get a Metamask wearable by Dapcraft in Decentraland. And I have to say, I have never seen 650 plus people that have signed up to go to the event. So this is the events.decentraland.org page. And boom, I've jumped into the world to show you guys what it looks like. We can kind of explore Decentraland a little bit, which I don't normally do. I don't normally go into live Decentraland, but here we are. Let's go check it out. Hopefully it's not lagging for you guys. Not lagging for me, but this looks like the Metamask building, Consensus HQ. So this is the Consensus HQ building, and it looks like Consensus are going to come here and do some events. So let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. This is me. Is there anyone else in the map? Let me see. Let me check. Let me check what else people are doing. So people are in Wonder Zone crafting game. Some people hanging around in the middle. Any other clusters that we can see? Not really. People are gambling in Tomonoya Casino. A bunch of people doing some random stuff here. Do you guys want me to go and find people and talk to them a little bit? The DCL report HQ, we can jump in there and gate crash a bit. But it's cool to see Decentraland having these fringe communities. So this is the Dragon City Chinese community. You can see people hanging around there. Some people here. Pretty cool, right? You can kind of see some activity slowly forming. All right. This is where they're going to hold their party. Let's kind of just quickly take a look what it looks like. Nice. Got a bit of a realism feel to it. Personally, not a fan of a realism look. I kind of like things looking fantasy. Maybe it's the gamer in me. All right, I can't go in there. WC. What the hell is WC? All right, well, this is where they're going to hold the party. I think they're also going to hold like events and things. So this looks like like an information desk. Right, you can come and learn a little bit about Consensus. And then what's this? You got go deeper. What were the coordinates for the MetaMask party? It's -16 to 85. WC equals toilets, Maddie. My bad. All right, let's go here. Is it an elevator? Can we go up somewhere? What's this place? Why would there be bathrooms and toilets in a fucking virtual world? Is this actually a toilet? Okay. Can we go upstairs somewhere? And then they got like this little. I think they've like built the replica exactly like how it is in the real world. I've never been to the Consensus building. I don't even know if there is a Consensus building. Let's go upstairs. I'm curious to go upstairs a little bit. Decentraland has actually blown me away. I haven't been quite active in DCL for a while now. As maybe you guys knew my work before. The DCL blogger is because I used to be a Decentraland fanatic for the first 2 years. Still am, right? Still am extremely bullish on Decentraland. Just because I've been doing so many things. I've got the Medikey, I've got my venture fund coming out next month. I'm obviously very deep into content, and then I've got my personal investments. Just haven't had much time to do much with DCL, but quite impressed with how far they've come. It's still a bit laggy in the world for many people. But there's definitely a lot more content and projects using them to launch as launch pads. What's this building next to us? PvP. I think that's the MetaZone guys. So MetaZone have like this building where it's kind of like 10 skulls buy skulls. It's like a game. You can kind of shoot people and stuff. Anyway, cool. So that's where the Metamask party is going to be. Basie and Sotheby's, Bored Apes Yacht Club and Sotheby's, one of the most celebrated NFT projects in the digital art world. The Bored Ape Yacht Club comes to Sotheby's in DCL, already a presence, blah, blah, blah. 101 apes and 101 kennels will be offered for sale until September 7th. This is your chance to grab a very special piece of the legend. Don't miss it. So they've got another thing. So this is 5283. Let's go to 5283. Go to, wait, I think it's, go to 5283. Let's go to Sotheby's and take a look with what they've got going on. What are my thoughts on 1000 Ether homepage? I don't know. I have come across it. I haven't really looked too deep. I don't know how many of those style projects there are. That's my issue, right? How many different types of 1000 pixel pages are there out there? Anyway, so this is the Sotheby's things. I think they're holding a meetup here on the day. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit, but I'm not sure if you guys have gone in here and checked it out. Can I go in? Yep, I can. But I think it's a replica of their real world Sotheby's venue, right? More fun when there's people here. I'm kind of by myself. Looks like I'm playing a game by myself. Anyway, so 2 events to look forward to. We have the MetaMask event, which looks like there's going to be 700 people plus. It's going to be insane. And then we have this event. 50 people have registered here. So a couple of cool stuff here. OpenC hit $3 billion in sales volume in the month of August. So August has just ticked over. We are in September. Holy shit. We are in September. Damn. We're in September. That's crazy. $3 billion in volume. I believe. So OpenC Dune Analytics. Maybe this one, yeah. So I think like what the volume that they've done has far eclipsed the previous volume. Look at this. OpenC monthly volume, $3 billion they crossed. So they hit $3.3 billion. And the month before that, they hit 325 million. They've 10x'd. They've 10x'd in a month. It's hard to think that they'll continue to grow, but I don't see why they wouldn't, because I think a lot of this has got to do with the avatar projects, right? I think the avatar projects is where people are seeing a ton of volume. You obviously have CryptoPunks, you have all the other avatar projects, you got Bored Apes, and pretty much every day there's like an avatar project that does $3 to $5 million in volume, right? So when you compare all of those factors combined, and then you have art, and then you have all the other industries that people use OpenC for, then you can kind of see how and why they've gone to 3 bill. But you still haven't turned on gaming. Like, people don't trade gaming assets as much on OpenC. People don't trade art as much on OpenC, I don't think. There's still a lot of industries that aren't traded on OpenC yet. So I think like we are quite far away from the top guys, if there is one ever. I just think that the industry, yes, it's hard to think that the next month will top this. It might go lower than this, but overall, I think we're going to start to see like billions of dollars being traded frequently. So last month, 325, we got $3 billion this month. I don't see why we would cross under 1 billion next month or this month, September. I would assume it'd be pretty much the same, if not more, and continue to grow. Now, $3 billion means $40 billion for the year, right? A $40 billion per annum. If they continue at this pace, $3.3 billion, then they're going to be a $40 billion in transactional revenue for the year. What is interesting about that a metric is this. eBay went from $85 billion in 2019 to $100 billion in 2021. So they are on track. They're pretty much 40% the way of eBay. We all know how big eBay is as a marketplace, and people that sell things on eBay, you know, you got to pack stuff, you got to send it, you got to there's disputes with PayPal, there's all sorts of things, there's fees in all weird places. But to think an NFT marketplace can compete with one of the largest real world marketplaces is pretty insane. $100 billion in 2020. I don't see. I think OpenC might challenge this next year quite easily. I think they might even beat it. I think they might have over $100 billion easily traded on OpenC, which means they have to hit $8 billion plus per month to do that, which I can see. I can see that. There's so many games yet to come to this space, so much art yet to come. Art is starting to appreciate and being traded at millions of dollars now. So yeah, I think they're gonna rival, if not surpass, eBay next year. Crazy, right? Let's keep going. So $3 billion plus in sales volume. Our users have racked up more trading volume in August than all previous months in our history combined, taking the yearly figure above $4 billion. Yep. One thing I wanted to tell you guys is, look at OpenC, right? OpenC was a June 2018 product. And on June 2018, so yeah, on June 2018, they transacted $598. The next month, $5,500. The next month, $203,000 and $41,000, $47, $68, $106, $261. Almost $1 million transacted in 2019. But the growth, like, they continued to be at it for 2 years, 3 years, and now they've gone kind of parabolic. I'm a big believer, guys, and those who have watched my stuff and my content know that I'm a pretty big believer in steady growth eventually leading to hyperbolic growth, right? Exponential growth, exponential growth. So this has always been the case in the history of a lot of the stuff that I've invested in or watched. User bases have like a steady growth, and some point there's some sort of an inflection point, and then boom, it just takes off because there's like a sweet spot here that switches things into overdrive. I don't think I've pinned. I need to pin the giveaway chat. My bad. I'm not sure if the MetaKey has commented here. Michael, if you're watching, can you please link people to the Discord, and I'll pin that chat if you're available. I'm not sure if you're around. Oh, maybe the giveaway is not set up, guys. Let me quickly check. Let me quickly check for you guys. Yeah, I was thinking hyperbolic time chamber. 1 sec. Oh yeah, it's just set up now. So if you're in the Discord, I'll let Michael put the link here, and when he does, we'll all right, cool. So Agent M just did it. Can you please can you just post a link for the Discord here, Agent M, and I will pin that so people know that that's where you go for the giveaway. But if you're new here, if you just turned up, Ken, what's up, man? I haven't seen you for a while. I think we talked a bit before, but good to see you here. It's there now. Sweet. Oh, Moz can't do it. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe I'll do it. 1 sec. All right, guys. Right here, right? Bam. Bam. This link, if you go there and you go to the Discord that we have, then you're gonna be right here. And then if you smash this emoji, then in 25 minutes, it's gonna spit out a winner. And that winner, as we said before, is gonna win a rare Pepe, right? Rare Pepe. Rare Pepe. Where are you? Vince McMahon. There you go. Vince McPepe, which is about 0.1 Ethereum floor right now. And it's your way to invest in the Pepe world, right? If Pepe's blow up, which I think they will, because they're a pre-Cryptopunk Bitcoin chain NFT that people are now realizing that you can wrap and sell on OpenC, then I think they'll do really well. So anyway, it is pinned. Make sure you click the pinned link and join the giveaway. It's quite easy. All you do is click that emoji, and that's pretty much how we've been doing every single giveaway. Look at this. Every single giveaway, whether it's been an Astro Friend or a Virgu or whatever we've given away, a Boss Logic Gauntlet, has all been through that. Okay, let's keep going. Binance NFT launches premium NFT collection by the State Hermitage Museum. featuring tokenized artworks of Leonardo da Vinci and more. Okay. I am not that big of an art person in the real world, so maybe I pronounced that wrong. Right? Maybe it's a popular museum. The State, blah, 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 museum, one of the largest and leading museums in the world, will be launching a premium NFT auction collection on the Binance NFT Marketplace from 2021, 31st of 8th, which is September. Jan, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. No, that's August. So October to September. Receive an exclusive NFT video with each successful purchase. All right, cool. Now, what's important about this is the Binance Marketplace. So if you click here, they give a breakdown of the NFTs, and you can see that you can enter the auction and purchase the NFTs. Now, making an NFT of a physical item is an interesting thing. Like, to me, it doesn't have value. To me, it doesn't have value if you were to, you know how people, what they do these days is they burn Banksies. They burn Banksies, or they burn a real world physical painting, and they say, well, now it exists as an NFT, right? I personally don't think that has value, because the creator, not the collector, needs to make that NFT. If these existed hundreds, like centuries ago, and they're being minted now, today, the timestamp is now by a museum on the blockchain, then how does that, I don't know, like, for me, it's not a collector piece, right? People, for me, the collector value comes from the artist doing this stuff. So I'm personally, I don't know, not a fan of this myself, unless it's the actual creator, which is obviously not possible because RIP, Leonardo da Vinci. But, you know, like, for me, it doesn't really have value unless it's from the creator. Kagejan says it allows you to speculate on it. It has value, in my opinion. Yeah, it could. It could. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you guys watched the Banksy thing. I think someone burnt a real Banksy and sold it as an NFT. I think it actually did end up selling for something. Maybe it doesn't have value to me, but that's the beauty about this space, right? It's completely subjective. Do you get the original? I doubt it. I doubt you get the original. I don't think you do. The project is a unique collection on NFT tokens based on the iconic masterpieces kept at the State Hermitage Museum. This collection will comprise of a set of 5 masterpieces of great artists presented as an ultra high resolution digital copy. So ultra high resolution digital copy with a live signature of Mikhail Piotrowski, General Director of the State Hermitage Museum. The signature together with an ultra high resolution image being digitized and tokenized. So the museum is releasing it with a signature of the general director. But the value is coming from the museum. So we'll see. Maybe it does have value. Maybe it's kind of, maybe they've got the rights to do this, or, you know, I don't know how it works in the art world. But you're basically buying a photo in as an NFT, which is pretty much the same as the other ones, but at least with the other ones, it's tied to the creator's wallet. In this case, it's the museum's wallet. We'll have to see. You know, Kagijan says so. Let's see how it goes. If you can get the original when you burn the NFT and get it shipped to your house, then it has value. When you burn the NFT, you get the original. Yeah, possible, because it's then backed by the physical, right? So let's see how this one goes. Now, like they said, they said that there is a marketplace, right? So they've got the Binance NFT Marketplace. Check this out. How to get started with Binance NFT Marketplace, blah, blah, blah. I want to show you guys the Binance Marketplace. Here we go. Check this out. So apparently this is the Binance NFT Marketplace. Obviously, Binance wanting to get into it because they understand that the secondary market fees is pretty damn good. They look at OpenC doing billions of dollars worth of volume, and they're like, holy shit, we need to get into the NFT world. Now, Binance being a centralized exchange is not very much loved in the decentralized space, but, you know, people keep their money in Binance. Why not? Some people do, some people don't. Why not? Well, I just kind of answer my own question. They don't do it because, you know, it's risky because it's a centralized exchange. Now, I don't know how Binance NFTs work. It looks like you have to log in and have an account and purchase it, and they keep custody of the NFTs in your wallet. Maybe. I'm not sure if you have the ability to transacted as easy as Metamask, but I'm pretty confident you can remove it to your Metamask or wherever you want, your Binance Smart Chain network. But this looks quite simple. It looks quite simple. I got a couple of NFTs here. Travel Monkey Club number 7. Travel Monkey Club number 2017. Got some sharks, obviously some avatar protests going on. Today's picks, Binance NFTs. Guys, this looks like OpenC in the early days. This is literally what OpenC kind of look like. They're really basic. You'd go on there and you'd be like, I don't know what any of this stuff is OpenC. But, it was new back then. Now, I think places that aren't that polished yet have a lot of promise in the future if the founders continue to build on them. So there's some places you can go in the NFT industry which are still kind of fresh and new, but are not well discovered yet because people are still focused on the Ethereum NFTs. So Binance seems like that. Definitely not as polished as anything else, and you're going to have lots of issues logging in, and obviously a centralized exchange, etc. But you've got this, you've got the Solana marketplace, you've got the Cardano marketplace. It is, they're all quite new. No one really trusts them because they're all centralized exchanges, or they're all sort of centralized in some way. Solana's not too bad. Cardano's not too bad either, but a lot of people hate on Cardano. A lot of people hate Cardano, but it is interesting because at these places no one's really paying attention. So there could be some gems. There could be some gems here that may go on to be like the main like great projects. If Binance go on to build a great marketplace and then they start to compete with OpenC, then does that mean that the early NFTs that we're looking at right now, does that mean that they might have value in the future, being some of the first Binance NFTs? You know what's interesting? Let's check this out. I know Binance actually had this Christmas collection sort of thing that they released. They got 59,000 items. So they released these things, right? Happy New Year 2020. This was their first NFTs that Binance released. Does this have value at all? Looks like it doesn't. 0.02, 0.003. Geez, Binance turns 3. So on the 3rd birthday, they released NFTs. No one's really purchasing these, probably because there's 50,000 of them, so they're not scarce. If there was 200 of them, then they may have been scarce. But if Binance go on to make a big marketplace, then maybe these might have value. Because think about it, if OpenC dropped NFTs 4 years ago, then OpenC being a big company now, would those have value because it's kind of like OpenC's first Genesis collection or whatever? These may be an opportunity, but there's just so much supply that I don't know. I don't know. But this is a way, in my opinion, to invest in the NFT marketplace. If the NFT marketplace of Binance goes on to do really well, maybe these will go on to do quite well. 2020 wasn't a happy new year. No, it was pretty shitty. Everyone was in lockdown with COVID. Solana had a glitch yesterday on one of the launches. Lol. Yeah, the NFT space is all about random glitches and all these kind of issues. Some guy messaged me, guys, the other day, and he told me something about the Solana marketplace. Now, give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Because there was like a Solana marketplace that I could check, and it was telling me all the sales volume, right? Let me see if I can find it. Solana. No. Do you guys know the statistics website for Solana? I think it's called Solana NFT Marketplace. Not the marketplace. It's like a it was like a statistics website where you could see the market caps on each project, and it had like Solana NFT, the ape thing. It's not Solana art. It's not Solana art. It is. Maybe it was on Discord. Give me one quick second, guys. Maybe it was a Discord message. This guy. Or was it this guy? My DMs are a mess, guys. There's just too much going on my Twitter and everywhere. Maybe this person? Nope. I think we'll have to ditch the idea. All right. I think we will have to ditch the idea. But there was like this marketplace that you could go to. So now, Solanalysis. Solanalysis. That's the one. Solanalysis. That's the one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check it out, right? You can see the start of what looks like a NFT marketplace or NFT statistics that seem quite promising, to be honest. So compare this to OpenC. You got OpenC rankings. Okay, you got OpenC rankings where you're doing, this is doing like 95,000 volume, 95,000 Ethereum volume in 7 days, I believe. This is the 7-day volume. Jeez, 95,000 ETH volume. Is that 30 million or 300 million? 100,000 times 3,000. Yeah, that is 300 million. So they've done $300 million in 7 days. Compare that to Solana, who have done $38 million in 7 days, which is pretty respectable. $38 million is a shit ton of volume for a 7-day volume, 7 days. 22 million, $17 million in volume for Solana Punks. $12 million for that, $20 million for Bold Badges. But there seems to be a buzzing marketplace over here. Of course, there's got to be a CryptoPunks kind of copy-paste clone, right? Degenerate Ape Academy, blah, blah, blah. But hey, like NFT Marketplace on Binance, and then you got one on Solana. I think these early ones that people aren't paying that much attention to, they might go on to do really, really well. And because of this, I don't know if it's because of NFTs or some other reason, but Solana's gone to $108. I remember checking this up like 2 weeks ago or maybe a week ago, and it was $40. Now it's $100. So Solana's actually picking up quite a lot. I probably will at some stage go and buy some Solana NFTs just because I would love to learn a little bit about different marketplaces. The opportunity, the upside or higher upside lies in places undiscovered that go on to be really, really big. So if the Solana marketplace goes on to be massive, then these guys will do quite well. Now Solana Punks, 63 Sol. Am I right in thinking that's $6,000? You're telling me the average price is 6,000 USD for a copy-paste punk clone on Solana. That is insane. Let me see what the floor price is. Marketplace. But that is pretty insane, right? For a copy-paste CryptoPunk pages, CryptoPunk web NFT project. Price by low to high. Solana will be massive. Yeah, Solana is starting to pick up quite a lot. Might look deeper into it. So 30 Sol, 3,000 USD. 3,000 USD for the cheapest copy-paste CryptoPunk clone. Holy shit. 3,000 USD is 1 ETH. So 1 ETH people are trading Solana Punks for. What is, can we see like the largest sales? Is there somewhere to see filter by attributes? Here we go. So let's see the aliens. All right, let's see. Alien, okay. The cheapest alien is 7,500 Sol, which is 750K. I would assume last 2,700. So someone paid 3,500, 2,700. Latest sales. Interesting. Pretty good marketplace, but I don't think I'll personally buy some CryptoPunks because they're just copy paste the IP. So it feels a bit weird. Click on latest sales. Let me just click on this. Okay, we just did. But it'll be interesting to see how this is going. But I don't know, Binance Punks had this thing called Bunks, right? There was this thing called Bunks on Binance Punks. On Binance, oh my god. Binance had a copy-paste CryptoPunk clone made by some dev called Bunks. And they were the first CryptoPunks on Binance chain. And they went on to sell for quite a lot, right? The cheapest one eventually is I think it went on to become like 1 or 2 BNB or something, which was, $600, $700. But that never took off quite well, I think. But Solana Punk seemed to be doing quite well. How stable is Solana art? I don't know. Solana, I think, should do quite well. My internet sucks. Let me just refresh this. I don't know if Solana is having issues right now. They could potentially be having issues. All right. Let's try this one more time. Latest sales. We'll see what they're doing in terms of latest sales. But Solana, let's try. It's time that Maddie kind of explores different marketplaces. So I will take a look at Solana. It doesn't look like there's any quality projects. Maybe I'm missing something. Do you guys know any good ones on Solana? The ape one looks pretty cool. All right, let's come back to this later on. All right. Anything else we got to cover? No, that's pretty much it, right? That is pretty much it. There's a thread that I made, which I'll go through real quick. What holds an NFT investment value long term? For example, if you buy an NFT, what's going to make sure that in 1 year, 2 years from now, that NFT goes on to have value? We see a lot of NFTs come up, the avatar projects, everyone's buying them, gauntlets, all sorts of things. What's going to ensure that these kind of go on to do well long-term financially for you? So I found 5 factors that came to my mind, and I just threw it into a thread. User-based community growth, where the user base, because it's a game or maybe it's a virtual platform, it goes from 1,000 users a day to millions of users. Obviously, their early NFTs will go on to have value. So Axie Infinity, which I used as an example, as the user base, player base went from 10K to 1 million plus daily, the supply capped NFTs, Origin Axies, land items, etc., have gone up immensely. So Axie Infinity is a really good example of their Mystic Axies being worth, I think they were like $10,000 to $15,000. Now they're $100,000 plus, all because the user base has gone bonkers. Right. And then you got artist growth. So you're buying an NFT from an artist. Now the artist goes on to do really, really well. They do collabs, they do exhibitions, they sell out for millions. That all affects your investment when you have invested earlier into their art piece. So it's a pretty nice way to invest. It's quite fulfilling because you're helping the artist. At the same time, it's nice to see the artist grow. I personally like it. Historical significance. So we're seeing people run back to the early NFT projects. It's quite interesting that a project 4 years after or 3 years after it's launched can have value today, right? The big difference between a project like that and that's something that just launched yesterday that's hyped at the moment. Because a project that just launched yesterday, who knows if 3 or 6 months from now it'll still be relevant. It hasn't proven itself yet. But the fact that people today are running back to find 3 to 4 year old projects and purchasing them, to me that shows that historical significant NFTs absolutely have value. And time and time again, as kind of history becomes important for a certain demographic, whether it be Pokemon cards, whether it be vintage cars or whatever, there's value in the early NFTs. So I think historical significance is a big deal when it comes to investing. Will what you have, the NFT you have, be historically significant as that community or that brand, project, game grows, right? And then you got utility stacking. Utility stacking is kind of when projects give value to those NFTs and say, well, if you own that NFT, it can do this. So the more reasons you can add for people to own that particular NFT, the more it appreciates in value. So Artifact Studio is making their early NFTs a mint pass. Artifact Studio announced, I think I mentioned this the other day, they announced the fact that if you own any of their Artifact NFTs, then you will have a mint pass to be able to mint their upcoming Akira NFTs, 3 of them, at 0.05 ETH. You'll have a guaranteed entry, regardless of gas pools or whatever. You will have a guaranteed entry to purchase 3 of those if you have their NFTs, their early NFTs. And because they announced that, look at this. Look at the price of these guys. 20,000 USD. 25,000 USD for the shoes. So any of these are now 20,000 USD minimum. But about 2 weeks ago, before they announced, they were about 5,000 US dollars, right? They're about 5,000 US dollars. Looks like they announced on 7 days ago, so it's been a week. But before this, like, they weren't really seeing much traction. You can see there was like, what, 1 or 2 selling a day at about $2,000, $4,000. Then they announced that if you have them, they are now going to act as a mint pass. And because they now act as a mint pass, boom, they've gone on to be worth, in a 7-day period, they've gone on to be worth like 20,000 US dollars minimum. That's pretty insane, right? It's pretty insane. So it shows you what utility does to something. Now, Medikey. Can we put Medikey? No, we can't. We can put Medikey here. Oh. I think the OpenC API is down. Yeah, being weird. But back to that thread. Artifact Studio did that. Justin Blau mentioned that you could potentially get a royalty share if you own any of his early Justin Blau NFTs. That ended up going up in value. The Medikey, which is us, we said that if you own any of the 3 early editions, if you own all of the 3 early editions, then you'll get every future Medikey for free. And then they went on to be worth like, they all doubled in value. Now the cheapest Medikey is like 10,000 US dollars, which is bonkers for me to think about. And the most expensive one, which is Gen 1, is now 30,000 US dollars. These were like $500 when we launched them 5 months ago. So, 5 months or 6 months later, we are able to still have value or drive value to those NFTs because we stack utility, right? Whether that be Artifact Studio or Justin Blau or the Medikey or whoever it may be. There's many, many reasons you can give people to own those NFTs, right? So you can compound the fact that those become historically significant with the fact that you can also do a lot of utility-based things with it, and you'll go on to drive value to those NFT projects. That's another one item. Brand growth. So Twitter NFTs, Marvel, WWE, what do they all have in common? An iconic brand. 10, 20 years from now, if they become bigger giants, I'm pretty sure their early NFTs will be worth a lot. Now, they don't even have to become big giants. Twitter can just continue to exist. They can just let time go on. Obviously, Twitter will probably go on to have many, many more people using Twitter. Now, what that means is that those NFTs will go on to have value, in my opinion. Marvel, they released their mint ones, and I think when they keep releasing comics, then those early Marvel NFTs on Veve chain will have Veve app marketplace will have value. So there's like 5 things that I thought about that might affect long-term investing. So if you're in it for the long game and you're not here to just flip it the 3 days after or 3 minutes after, then these are the things that I personally look at. I look at like a few of these have to check out, even if one of them checks out. So for example, if I invest in something like an early game item and I'm kind of confident that the community or the user base will grow, then I'll just hold on to it, right? I'll just hold on to it. And it's kind of my strategy with Treeverse. Treeverse, which is a Loopify project, I think will do really well, where you can own these plots of land. I'm a big fan of this sort of art style, RuneScape, Habbo Hotel style universe, virtual worlds. I think they'll go on to do quite well, and looks like, and I reckon this will keep having sales. So as long as sales continue, I think Treeverse will do really well, right? So as long as people keep playing that game or they keep building that product, and 1 year from now they may have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, people using that game, then I think these will have quite good value, right? That's how I've invested in that. So a few points that came to my mind that I thought I would share with you guys. Oh, here we go. Solana punks, it's up 5 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. So it looks like there's 20 to 30 sales per hour, which is pretty damn good. 30 Solana floor, which is 3,000 USD. Yeah, so a 3,000 US dollar floor for punks. Now, here's a beanie one that sold for 120. That's 12,000 US dollars. Someone bought a beanie Solana punk for 12,000 US dollars an hour ago. Is there a reason why punks is Solana punks blowing up because normal punks are blowing up? It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see that correlation. This one's 100 Solana, so 10k because he's got VR glasses. Maybe I don't see anything special about that punk. 105. Oh, he's got a choker. Chokers are quite rare. 79. It could be the clown nose. Anything rare about any of these that are selling? Any big sales happened recently? 100. Got a hoodie. A 10k for hoodies, it seems. But yeah, well, definitely a market for it. 6 hours. So in 6 hours, looks like a good 60, 70 possibly sold. How are they going to do long term? I have no idea. Maybe Solana will go on to do really, really well. And because of that, Solana punks will do really well. But yeah, they're pretty much copy pasting normal punks. But you know, it's a cheaper opportunity. You know, people can't afford 150k for a punk or 300k. God, like how expensive has it become now? So they go on and buy like these cheap punks. So again, all right, is it an earlier, easier way to invest? I personally won't because the IP is pretty much the same. They kind of copy paste the IP. All right, let's see if there is a winner. I think there is a winner. So congratulations. Congratulations, EC Log. You won the Pepe giveaway. So get in touch or we'll get in touch with you and we'll give you the rare Pepe. You got yourself a Vince McPepe. Welcome to the Pepe fam, my friend. All right, I'll just take a few comments from you guys. Second project on Solana, which is what? Is Solana Punks the second project on Solana? Which one is the first? The sales on Solana art are crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, right? We got to pay attention to other marketplaces, guys. OpenC is great. That's Ethereum, but it doesn't mean that action is not going in different places. So we definitely have to pay attention to different parts of the world, of the NFT world. Solana is hot right now. Yes, it is. Historical factor for Sol. I think so. Something about punks copy paste feels wrong. Yeah, it does, right? It definitely does feel wrong. It's like it's such a hack job. It's such an easy thing to do, but it's weird because the market decides what's valuable, and if the market decides that this is valuable, that's valuable. Morally, ethically, it's up to you to decide whether you want to do this or not. Again, personally, I will not, but that's up to you to decide. Solana tripled in a few months. I think it did. Yeah, something about punks feels wrong. Yep. So not Solarians. Is that what you call yourself? Solarians was first, but ugly and expensive. Oh no, that's a project. My bad. Solarians. Let's see. What the hell are they? Solarian. That just sounds. Wait. I saw more punks. SSB X Sol punks. What are these? Satoshi Street Bets themed Solana punks. They're just punks with a different hairstyle. Okay. Kaiju cards, Salamas, Graves, and Tuco? What? DJ and Ape Academy, Soul Bears coming out soon. So this is next. Anything special about these guys? 22,000 followers. Why? Starting with 10,000 unique cute and collectible bears sold out. So those are sold out. Well, looks like there's a freaking big community for Soul Bears. Soul Bears Sex Explorer. No, Soul Bears Explorer. I need sleep. I thought it says Soul Bears Sex Explorer. I thought this was a very wrong project. Definitely nothing. Oh wait, Soul Cat. Probably nothing, huh? What is Soultopia? Soultopia. Okay. Well, 22,000 followers is no joke. Can we know ASAP? Looks like there is somewhat of a community. I mean, it's pretty respectable. The Bear Gang NFT. All right. Let's check those out, right? Let's see how are those doing in terms of sales. coming soon. I thought it's soon. All right. So they're adding the functionality to trade this on Solana Art. But the project has already launched itself. Right. Okay, I get it. So there's multiple projects, but Solana Art is becoming the marketplace, the OpenC of Solana. So they're slowly adding different marketplaces or different games. All right, quite interesting. Definitely is a way to look further. Rugged mugs. What the hell are rugged mugs? Solbears sold out yesterday in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, let's check out Solbears. I am in a weird world. I'm in a weird place of the NFT world. A very weird place. These sold out in 2 minutes. How do we see the marketplace? Baloo, Yogi, Winnie, and Rupert. Man, completely anons. Are they anon? Like, do we know who they are? Marketplace release rarities. That's crazy. 20 seconds was impossible to buy. Aurori sold out for 3 minutes this morning. What the hell is Aurori? Rugged mugs. You guys keep saying rugged mugs. What are rugged mugs? Rugged mugs. Can you guys tell me? All right. Coffee mug rugged. Can you guys tell me where do you hear about your NFT drops? Let people know. Is there a Discord that people should follow? How do you come across this? A mug. Guys, you're gonna tell me this has long-term value? Like 5K NFTs for all the coffee, tea, and mug lovers. Mint yours now at Rugged Mugs. So if you're a coffee lover, you can buy a mug that has a face on it. I don't know, guys. I don't know if there's long-term value in these things. Aurori is a gaming NFT with big backers. Aurori, let's go check that one out. This one? Hey, that looks pretty cool. I think Kegi Jan helped with this. I'm not sure. We are live on Solana Art. 63,000 followers. Hey, this is pretty cool. Hey, Solana Art's pretty cool. So this is going to be an NFT game where you can own these, right? Something is happening in the quiet town of Neftyville. Pretty cool. All right. So is this auction, has this happened? Did they sell these yet? After a long journey, Aurorians are finally here. Aurori project is now live on Solana Art. Let's go check it out. Marcel van Louit NFTs are slept on. He's downtown London exhibiting right now, and his NFTs haven't sold much at all. What do you think about Monkey Bet DAO? Are you looking to get any Jevols, Tom? I don't know. Roadmap looks pretty sick. The art looks pretty cool. Cheapest one is 43 sols, so $4,000 for the cheapest one. There is how many of these guys? 1,322 items listed. Let's go check out the attributes. Is there anything interesting about the scarcity of the attributes? Nothing. This thing doesn't tell you how many of these there are. That'd be interesting to know. So just say hair curly. There's 24 in the whole thing. All right, so this looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm down for the art. The art looks pretty wicked. Latest sales. Let's check out the latest sales real quick. But I'm impressed with Solana, guys. I have to say, like, this has showed me, especially this one, looks like it's a game, right? It's a pretty legit game. 63,000 followers. Is it new? So Aurori is a PvE PvP gaming project using NFTs powered by Solana and Serum. How's the gameplay? Do we have gameplay? That looks pretty cool. I am a big fan of a fantasy aesthetic, guys. So nothing. 9 Helios. Will you manage to get one? There's only 9 of these cats. Alright. Okay, so there's no gameplay, I believe. I don't think there's gameplay. But that looks pretty cool. The art looks pretty cool. 70 to 36. Whoa, holy shit, that is hot. Every minute there's like 5 or 6 being sold. 43, 45. So these are being sold for 4 to 5k. This is like 1.1 ETH floor right now. 1.2 ETH floor. Almost 2 ETH floor actually. 6 minutes. This is a really hot marketplace. That's crazy. That is crazy to think. How many did they say there are? So 10,000 of them. And this one sold yesterday. Did you guys say? This one sold 3 days ago. But am I a fan of Zelda? I have definitely played Zelda. I'm a fan of Zelda. Yes, I am. There is gameplay. Cool. Well, fan of Solana, I have to say. I have to look into this a bit more. You might see me buying some Aurora NFTs. I don't know. I am just in one too many rabbit holes right now. Like, I need to get out of one before I jump into another, right? This morning, so 12 hours ago, it sold out 12 hours ago. For 1 SOL. Are you kidding me? They sold for 1 SOL each. Fuck. So they sold for $100. 10,000 of them. 10,000 of them for $100. So they just what, the developers asked for $1 million, which is quite modest. Wow. So you're telling me they made 40x? You made 40x? Oh, right. So it's supposed to be 5 SOL each, but they effed up the contract. That's kind of sad. They had a bug in the contract, so everyone minted it for 1 SOL. Well, at least they didn't take it for free. Imagine if they had a bug in the contract and everyone was minting it for free. Aurora sold out in 3 seconds. Developer messed up, they said. That's really sad. But you know what? At least it kind of gives a good story for the secondary market. People are happy with the 40x, right? Crypto, check the highest sales. Some over 1,500 SOL sold. 1,500 sold. 1,500 SOL is 150k. $150,000. That's nuts. Wow. Let me know where you guys hang out. Where does the Sol community hang out? I'd love to kind of learn more. I think Sol is big in Asia, but US and other Westerners ignore. Possible. You know, like, there's so much noise in the Ethereum community that people don't pay attention to this. But this is where we do need to pay attention, find these hidden gem marketplaces. So definitely we'll be keeping an eye on this stuff. I think we need a news channel that keeps us up to date with Sol NFT news. Yeah. All right, last question. Have you covered Ether waifus yet, Maddie? And what's your take? OG 2018 project. I have not, my friend. I have not. Degen Ape Discord is good. Looks like that's where all the Sol information is. Be careful with scam links on Discord. Yes. Degen Apes were stolen in Aurora Discords today. That's very sad. I'm from Germany. I swapped totally from ETH to Sol minting. Interesting. Check Degen Apes first big Sol project. Thank you, Maddie. Gotta go. As always, you're the best. Thank you, my friend. Another women avatar project called Fatalis. Yeah. Why is the name like that? Fatals? Fatalis. Do you have Fang Gang? No, I don't. Is that beanie 1 or 2 you're wearing? This is, I don't know. Beanie 2, beanie number 2. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Jeez, I think I learn more than I cover or try and teach from you guys just telling me about all this stuff. So definitely we'll be checking this out. I am a fan of what I see on Solana. Just haven't had the time to go check it out. What is the market cap of Solana, by the way? Solana market cap. 9 billion dollar market cap, $10 billion market cap. Holy shit. These guys are doing pretty damn good. Solana started in 2020 at $2. Now we're sitting at $100. All right, I am sold. We'll be checking out the Solana marketplace. All right, thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be up again tomorrow. Checking out another NFT 24-hour period. And I don't know what the hell I'll be checking out, but so much has happened. Like, we went through Binance Marketplace, through Solana Marketplace, did some breakdowns. Yeah, always stuff to talk about in the NFT land. It's always a pleasure to cover it with you guys. and we'll be back again tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good rest of your day and night, or wherever you are in the world. Take care. Good night.